Alright, hello again. We're back with our KeroKhor run of MGS3, that being the Keraton rank and the Markhor rank all at the same time. Last time I left off, I had just left the west area of the river, I believe. So we'll be reloading from the south, see what we can find here. I think we've got pretty much all the animals that we need for the time being. But, I don't know if I'm gonna do anything, with the end here. I don't really think I want to mess with that cutscene at all. It's not something I'm particularly concerned about getting in the middle of. But yeah, we're gonna have to keep going up into here, into the exterior warehouse, so that we can grab a couple of different things. There's a Keraton up here, of course, and then we have some foodstuffs in the back, if I'm not wrong. So the first thing I'll do is snag this. And before I shoot, I'm going to change my camo to something else. Don't want to lose my suppressor durability that fast. Kind of pointless, but... Right, warehouse. Exterior is done. Now, if I'm not wrong, there should be some food that I can get. Possibly. I'm not really sure. Darn it. I meant to do that. Can I just, like, knock this guy into the water?
I hear something.
I feel like you should be able to do that, but... I'll just have to take care of all these people. Let's see. I know once I head into there, that's the load zone, so I don't want to get into there really. I don't want to get into there just yet. Because I want to see if there's any foodstuffs I can get from these guys out here right now. Stupid spider. I've already gotten that spider though, which is good. Alright. I'll actually take a look at my record of my food. Tarantula, big eye, maroon shark, pain, hornet nest, ration, vampire bat, calorie mate. Yeah, so... Yeah, I'm just like super I'm just very OCD about getting all of these things marked off properly. I want to make sure I got all of my bases covered. I don't want to miss a single thing today. I didn't miss anything last time, of course, but, you know, let's not start now, obviously. Keep jumping into the water, which is slightly annoying, but whatever. I don't really think there's any food items that I can get over here. Yeah, I don't think there's any animals I can grab in this area. I thought that I could get some of the... Thought I could get some manufactured foods from the guards or something or other. I don't know. So I suppose we'll just keep on going then. Might as well. Let's see. Once I get through here, it'll be off into Granny Gorky roundabout. I don't think there's anything in this warehouse that I need. That's Squirtle. Oh, great. Is this guy over here? There's always somebody.
Freeze.
I've never really used that hold-up mechanic before, but God, is it useful. I mean, it's not necessarily as useful as just, oh wait, yes, okay, I can get some stuff in here. I knew that there was a way for me to, and there we go, we got the noodles. So that, mark that one off the list. So all the man-made foods are done now. Food, instant noodles. You know, I wonder how Snake eats the noodles. Like, does he just use, like... Does he just eat, like, the dried noodles? Or does he... Like, you know, that's my question.
Freeze.
I don't think there's anything in here that I need. Okay. Yeah, so I think I should be pretty much set to continue on. The area before the fear is gonna be... Let's see here. The area before I get to the fear is gonna have a couple of things in there, I think. So I'm gonna have to make sure I don't miss anything there. Dude, all of my... I should really have put my guides in one specific place together, but it's not really a big deal. Doing hold-ups on everybody is actually really nice, but the only problem is it kind of takes a minute, and you got to get the timing right when you actually, like, throw them to the floor. Bandage. I think there should be a couple of mushrooms that I have to grab. Other animals. Let's see here. I'll just have to really pay attention to the area that I go into, I suppose. Just pay attention to the name so I don't screw myself over and miss something that I don't need, that I need. So, let's see now. Granny Gorky South. So I should get the fly agaric mushroom here. Man, these night vision goggles are not helpful. I don't think that's it. Is it this one? That might be it. Nope. Oh, never mind. That is the one that I need. Oh man. Okay, wait a sec. I forgot to get the Keraton in the warehouse. I gotta backtrack. Fly agaric. Got that. Probably gonna taste bad. And it was food poisoning. Epic. That's not the right thing. There we go. Warehouse. I gotta go back. I know that the fly agaric is actually kind of useful, because if you harvest those and then fight the fear, he will eat those. And come down with poisoning. which will drain his stamina pretty significantly. Where's the Keroton in here? I didn't even bother looking. Should be, like, fairly easy to spot, right? Let's see here. Keep closing my guide that I need for the Kerotons. Oh, it's on the ceiling. Oh, Lord. Okay. Guess I'm gonna have to crane my neck a little bit and look up pretty high, see what I can find here. I think it should be right up there, perhaps? I don't even think I can hit it from here. I'm not sure.
Freeze.
Okay, so we got that Keroton. Now we gotta find the one up here, which I'll admit I'm not completely sure where that one is. Can I? Really? Have to walk all the way around. Oh. Oh, hey, look, it's a squirrel. That guide made me so concerned that I was, hello, Kay, how's it going? That guide that I watched earlier, the guide that I was paying attention to, made me so concerned that the squirrel was only in one specific area, but no, it's not. I'm assuming the Keroton's in, like, a tree or something like that? Let me see here. I really need to do my research before I do this, but... Frog is on a branch right next to the path north. Okay. So, I shall continue in this direction. I just beat MGS3 for the first time. Sweet, nice job. How'd you like it? Did you have fun with it? Were you, did you find did you like the story? Did you like the gameplay? How did you feel about it? Can I trigger this trap like this? Guess not. There he is. Just hanging out. Boop. Community Gorky South is done. And then lab exterior outside walls. I know there's a bird in that area, I think. Let me double check. Community Gorky exterior outside walls. So there's a bird out here that I need to get. And what I'll do is I'll get my grenade camouflage out so I can just sort of spam stun grenades with no regard for anything else. He's your second favorite after MGS2. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. MGS2 is crazy. Oh, yeah. how did you play these games? Were you playing them on the Master Collection? Were you playing them were you emulating them, or were you just doing them? So excited for the remake. Oh yeah, the remake looks really, really awesome. I hope they do a good job with it. I think they will. Oh wow. I got up way too quick. Nobody. You don't need to worry about that. Bird. Snake. That's not ideal. Can I need that. Sorry, dog. What do you think the online mode will be in Delta? Well, they've actually, they've showed that the online mode is going to be, it's not going to be like, Metal Gear Online, it's going to be different. It's going to be more of like a stealth-based hide-and-seek sort of thing, which I'm actually excited for. I've been wanting some sort of a, pure stealth kind of game mode for quite a while now in Metal Gear. I think that they, oh, you play the HD collection through emulation. Well, no way, because that's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, I honestly think that this is the best way to play the series, because playing the, oh boy, like playing the other versions of the game, like playing the Master Collection is just awful. That might have been the bird that I need. I hope it was. Man, I wish these guys would, like, die and not, like, bot me and stuff. Are you dead yet? Okay. I just needed this bird over here. Bird E? Please tell me that's the right one. Darn. You had a problem with CQC? What was that? I think I might know what you're talking about, because the CQC in this game, some of it relies on like pressure sensitive. Snake will kill the soldiers instantly. Yeah, so basically I can actually help you with this if you're confused as to why that keeps happening. The original game came out on the PS2, and the HD collection came out on the PS3. On both of those consoles, Bad Killer, how's it going? What's up, man? On both the PS2 and the PS3, the buttons, the triangle, square, circle, cross, or X, all of those buttons were pressure sensitive. So if you press down a little bit, a certain action would be different, essentially. For example, with the CQC in this game, if you press down fully on the CQC button, Snake would just kill the soldiers. They would just die. But if you press down only halfway, he would hold the soldiers in just like a chokehold, essentially. Red Avidavid, that's what I needed. You would just put the soldiers in the chokehold, and that would allow him to sort of drag them around. Yeah, yeah. So it's a bit stupid. It's a bit annoying, the fact that you can't drag people if you're using a different controller than the PS2 or PS3 controller. And if you're doing the HD collection, then you can only use a PS3 controller. But yeah, so the pressure sensitive controls, you know, they affected quite a few things in these games. So yeah, the CQC, you can't, essentially, as far as I know, you cannot drag people once you've got them in the chokehold. Like, for example, I'll go over here, I'll wake one of these guys up, and I'll show you how to do this. The only things that you can do with CQC in this game, if you're not using pressure sensitive controller, is I'll wake this guy up, and what I'll do is I can grab him, and then if I hold down on the trigger, on the analog stick, I can interrogate. Then if I spam B, I can choke him. B for me is the CQC button. On PS3 it would be the circle, I believe. if you spam the circle button, you can choke them, but you have to be quick because in order to, get them into the CQC hold, you have to hold down on B. So you have to be really quick if you want to choke or interrogate. You have to grab and then really start spamming it as soon as he gets him into position. Basically, as soon as Snake gets his arm around the guy's neck, you're going to want to start pressing the B button continuously to choke him out. And you can actually do that and then snap their neck. I just realized this is going to make the Sorrow fight 10 times harder, but whatever. That's not really important right now. The Steam collection, does it have the same issue? I'm not sure. I don't think so, but I could be wrong on that. I know with the Steam collection, the Master Collection essentially remapped the buttons on controller to just be different. So I don't think it's the different. Yeah, you feel like you missed out on a big factor in the game. I mean, you can still do pretty much everything you need to do. With the CQC without being able to drag. You just got to be quick when you get them into the CQC hold, because if you're too slow and you keep holding down on the CQC button, he's just gonna kill him, obviously. So you can still do, the normal CQC throw kind of deal, and then maybe you didn't know how to do this, and I can show you this as well. You get somebody into a CQC hold, and then if you hold a direction on your joystick and then hit B again, you can throw them to the ground, and then that's you can hold them up like that. And when they're on the ground, when they're held up like this, they'll never get up. I know in other Metal Gear games, if somebody's standing up and you hold them up, they'll stay like that forever, but in this game, you have to have your gun pointed at them at all times unless they're on the ground. So yeah, the CQC, I think, even without the specific, even without the being able to drag them, even without the pressure sensitivity, I still think it works pretty well. It just takes a little getting used to. I really would practice the choke out, because on Extreme, I'm playing on Extreme right now, and if you saw earlier, well, I'll show you now, when you throw them, they're only knocked out for, they only have 2 stars, which means they're knocked out for a shorter amount of time. And, oh, I almost forgot to get the Keroton over here, good lord. They're knocked out for a shorter amount of time if you use the throw. They're only knocked out for a little while on higher difficulties. So it's really useful to learn how to do the choke out, because that's going to knock them out for a pretty long time if you do the whole thing, if you choke them out completely. I'd like to wake this guy up and see if I can. If I had like an overlay of like my keystrokes or something like that on stream, you might be able to see it better, but all I'm going to do here is I'm just going to hold CQC button, and then as soon as he gets his arm around his neck, I'm just going to spam B, and that will choke him, and then he'll go down, and he'll stay down for a while. So that's a pretty useful feature. The CQC is definitely a little bit, I'm definitely going to retry the game. Yeah, no, go right ahead. Like, this is a really great game. This is a really excellent entry in the series, and the HD collection, actually, I mean, I won't blame you for this if you did, but it does have a manual with it that you can press triangle when you launch the game. You can press triangle, you can read the manual. I would encourage you to go through and do that. If you didn't, and if you don't want to, I'm not going to blame you. Like, those manuals are really, really nice. They're full of a lot of useful information, but they're also sort of a relic from an older time when, you would buy the game and you wouldn't be able to play it immediately. You would have to go home and put it into your console, and people would read the manuals on their way home. That's something that I wish I was able to do. I wish I was around for those kinds of times. But yeah, the CQC in this game is really, really good. It's a little bit clunky sometimes, but I think for the most part it's really awesome. And I'd definitely go back and test some things out, you just get the hang of it a little bit better, because being able to do that choke out is going to help you if you want to go on harder difficulties and do stuff like that, because it's going to be easier, because the tranquilizer gun and the CQC throw is not as effective on higher difficulties. All of the guards will be knocked out for shorter amounts of time on higher difficulties. What do I think about MGS4? I played MGS4. I did like it. The story of it was very confusing to me. So that was a bit of it was difficult for me to really kind of fully invest in, I suppose. But I did like MGS4. The gameplay of it I thought was quite nice. Since I emulated it, it was a bit weird, because the controls were not what they should have been. Essentially, MGS4 was designed for the PS3, and I was emulating it and using an Xbox controller, which is, gonna make all of the controls and things a lot more wacky and just difficult and annoying to control. So there were some issues there, but for the most part, I did like it. I thought that it was a good game. If not from a story perspective, then definitely from a gameplay perspective. It definitely had really good gameplay, which I liked. So I haven't really been paying attention to my uh, animal gathering adventure here. I don't think there's anything else I'm really gonna need. My top Metal Gear Solid games. If I had to go, yeah, top down from favorite to least favorite, and this might frustrate some people, or this some people might find this to be controversial. Um, Honestly, number one is probably Peace Walker. And I know that sounds weird. Peace Walker's the PSP game. Um, that one is not really a pick that people talk about that much. I'd say that that's kind of a sleeper pick, kind of an underrated pick. But I really liked it. I thought the story was better than MGS3. It had a lot of themes and a lot of plot points that I really, really, really liked. The gameplay was also quite good. I think it was kind of the perfect marriage between MGS3 gameplay and the gameplay of like later games like the Phantom Pain, I guess. Um, from there, MGS3, then MGS1. So Peace Walker, 3, 1, 5, 2, and 4, I'd say is my personal ranking. And when I say 5, I mean specifically the Phantom Pain. I think Ground Zeroes was excellent. I think Ground Zeroes is an absolutely amazing game, but it it just doesn't really it unfortunately is just not a complete enough entry for me to really rank it on its own. I'd really love to, come out here and say that Ground Zeroes is an excellent game, and it is, but it's not really able to stand out its own. It's the first time someone puts Peace Walker on first. Yeah, I know that may be controversial or a sleeper pick, but I really do think that Peace Walker's the best game in the series. I think it came at the perfect time. I think it has features from both the old generation and the new generation that are... Ooh, a mushroom. I've not had this one before, I don't think. Spasta. Lovely. I didn't even think I was going to get this here. Yeah, Peace Walker is definitely a game that not a lot of people would rank. Am I going to fall asleep? That's so silly. I hope I don't get spotted here. How do I wake up? I feel like the PSP held it back. Yeah, I would agree. I do think the PSP held it back. Do I just have to wait? Like, what? It was very ambitious. I think it was an excellent, excellent game that was, yeah, I mean, I don't know that I would say that the PSP was like a bad platform to put it on, but what am I doing? I fell asleep. I ate a spasta mushroom, which apparently makes me fall asleep, which I actually did not know. I learned that just today. I did not know that spastas put you to sleep. So floor one, I've got the Keroton here. Yeah, it was a very ambitious game. I think it did a lot for the series that not a lot of people really realize. B1 basement. I'm just going in order of the guide that I'm looking at here. What are they shooting at over there? Oh, and another thing that I forgot to mention about the CQC in this game. I think it's a little janky. Oh, Jesus. But you can use somebody as a human shield, and that you can just let go of the CQC button, and then just let go of the CQC button, and then oh, I'm dead. That sucks. Stupid scientist, man. I'm not terribly concerned about the continues or whatever. I don't really care. Yeah, you can go into first person mode and use somebody as a human shield. You just gotta get him into the CQC hold, and then you can hit X, and Snake will aim his gun. And that way, if, I mean, you know, if you just want to keep tabs on somebody, I suppose, it's a good way to do that. Knock somebody out, and then you can choke out the other guy that you're holding. Because what I can do, let me see if I can pull this off here. I'll grab this guy. You know, I'm aiming first person mode, and then I can just shoot, choke him out, spam the CQC button. I need to get the spasta again. Need to make sure I grab that. 'Cause if I don't get that, then that's going to be a problem. So, let me just see here. I don't think it... Yeah, it didn't save because I was in the other area. Is it that scientist looking at me again? I hate that guy. Let's see here. Yeah, but anyway, speaking about Peace Walker, sorry, I kind of got off track there. But yeah, no, it was a great game. Definitely an underrated pick that not a lot of people are going to think about when they think about the best Metal Gear game or whatever, but I had a great time with it, and I think that, you know, had I played it on the original platform, I would have probably had even more fun with it because there's, like, you know, a co-op mode, and there's all kinds of stuff that you can do in Peace Walker, which is really, really awesome, but I mainly played it for the story, and then I moved on, but it was a really good story, I do have to say. I've never heard these voice lines before where he falls asleep. That's so silly. There are some poisonous mushrooms too. You can get them and use them to poison the enemies, but you need to destroy their food stores. Yeah, yeah. Well, right now, mainly what I'm doing, we'll kill them instantly. Yeah. Mainly what I'm doing is I should probably explain this playthrough that I'm doing here because the title might be a little confusing for some people. I have dubbed this the KeroKhor rank. In MGS3, there are these little Keroton dolls that you can shoot. Anybody who's played MGS3 will know about this. You shoot the Keroton dolls, and you can get you can get a special camo at the end of the game. Not well, I think you can get the stealth camo if you shoot all of them, but I actually did a no alerts playthrough before this, so I got the stealth camo by doing that. But yeah, the Kerotons, you shoot all of those and you get a special camo. And the KeroKhor rank is it's named after the goat, the KeroKhor goat, and it's basically collecting every single plant and animal in the game. And that's what I'm doing. I got two spreadsheets here, a spreadsheet of the locations of the Kerotons and a spreadsheet of the different foods that I need to get. And I'm going through and I'm marking them off, and I call it the KeroKhor rank because it's Keroton and KeroKhor at the same time, so KeroKhor. And at the end of the game, if I complete the KeroKhor rank properly, this is B1 East. I need to go up. I need to go B1 West. This isn't the right area. If I complete the KeroKhor rank properly, I will be able to get the easy gun. In addition, I'm also going through and collecting all of the, there's a couple of face paints and camos or something or other that I missed on my previous playthrough. So I'll have to, yeah, I think there's this one, there's a water face paint that I have to grab. And then the infinity face paint is something else that I have to get, but that is only granted to you at the end of the game if you get a Doberman, Fox, or Foxhound rank, I believe, and I'm going to get a Foxhound rank on a different playthrough. For right now, this is essentially, you can think of this as a collector's item, a collector's run. What are your favorite games other than the Metal Gear Solid series? I've played the Yakuza games, the number 0, Yakuza 0 through Yakuza Kiwami 2. Yakuza 0 is, as a matter of fact, my favorite game ever, bar none. So that one I would rank even above Peace Walker in terms of my favorite game. Yakuza 0, I think, is an absolutely excellent game. I think it is a damn near masterpiece, if not an actual masterpiece. Like, I think it is the greatest game I've ever played in my time, and I think that it is a absolute masterclass in game design, storytelling, everything, honestly. I really cannot say anything bad about Yakuza 0. I really can't. I recommend it highly to anybody who's in any way interested. B1 West, B1 East. I would absolutely play it. It's an excellent game, and it just gets better on subsequent playthroughs. Although I should say I am being a little hypocritical because I started my third playthrough of Yakuza 0 on Legend mode, the hardest difficulty, and I stopped playing halfway through. And then I picked this game up again. So, I guess I am being a little hypocritical in that regard, but I need to go upstairs, do I not? Hold on, did I screw up my guide? B1 East. Is there not a Keroton on the second floor? Because there is a second floor in this in Grozny in Granny Gorky, I mean. I need to go upstairs. Because if I miss a Keroton, that's a big problem. Yeah, because that'll go to B1 East. Oh, so there isn't a load zone up here. Huh. Hold on though. I gotta make sure. I just gotta make, like, 100% sure. Because this, I guess, still counts as Granny Gorky Lab 1F. If I look in the map, it'll say... This is 2F. But it's not a separate zone. Hold on. So does that mean that 1F and 2F are technically the same thing? Like, they don't have a different... So what if I drop down here? So then this counts as okay, floor 1. So then floor 2, I swear there's a Keroton up here. I can almost promise you there's one up here. Wonder if my guide is flawed or something like that. Sure hope not. Other than Yakuza and Metal Gear, there should be two. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to scour this place. Does this count as a separate area? Okay, good. Good lord. That's useful, because I was like, if there's another one in the garden, like, good lord. So this is 2F, but it's not a different load zone. Should be 2, go up more. Okay, so so I got the one on the first floor. Should be one on the toilet. You think? I can just open these. I don't need to shoot or do anything like that. There's a camo. Oh shit. See, there's a spider in here, which I already got. And there's usually a camouflage in here. But I already got the camouflage as well. Let me go over here. I know that this is exterior inside walls. Okay, okay, so this doesn't count as a separate area. And I already got the Keroton over here. So I don't need to worry about that. 2F. I just got to be extra careful here. I think there's usually camo in here as well. Anyway, as I was saying, other than Yakuza 0, which is my favorite game of all time, my another game that I played and would highly recommend is Devil May Cry 5. That was a really, 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 really good game. Has some of the best gameplay I've ever seen. Hack and slash is not really something I usually go for, but it was a very, very, very good game. Under fire my ass. So this is interesting. Is there not a Keroton up here? Because there's no way, there's nowhere else to go. I'm gonna have to maybe pause really quick and see what the deal is here. Yeah, DMC4, you said that was really good. Yeah, I've not played DMC4, but I've heard good things about pretty much all of the DMC games. And I know that they just recently came out with a Netflix series that I didn't watch. Yeah, I know I was a hardcore Virgil main in DMC5. I got through the story, and as soon as I unlocked Virgil, I'm like, screw the rest of you guys. Like, Virgil's where it's at. I had a great time playing as Virgil. I never got to be like, you know, really, 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 really good, because I think there's a pretty high skill ceiling in that game, but need to play the whole series. Yeah, I know that there's oh hey John, how's it going? I know that they got all those games on Steam as well. I should just like throw these guys down. Oh, come on. I'm gonna have to look this up really quick because I'm paranoid now. Now I'm paranoid and terrified and scared that I missed a Keroton up here. I gotta be extra careful about that.
Here's how to find and shoot all 64 Keratans in MGS3 in order to either get that trophy/achievement or earn the Keraton rank itself. I recommend you do this on very easy so you have access to the trees near the gap in the fence you crawled under. At the inside walls of the lab, disguise yourself as a scientist and get caught by the guards.
Huh? Not so fast. Come on back to the...
After that, go upstairs and shoot the Keratan sitting on top of some lockers just ahead of you. Then, go down to the other basement of the lab where Granon's office is. The Keraton is sitting in plain sight beside some lockers. After you exit the lab from the front door, another Keratan will be visible through the window of this warehouse. Oh, I forgot. You should totally get a tree frog as a pet.
Tree frog. Disgusting.
At Sviatogornij South.
Okay, so I consulted the wisdom of the great George Solonic, and from what I can tell, there is not another Keraton in this area. And I also forgot that my my desktop volume was on, so I treated you all to a little cameo from Snake himself there. Yeah, but so evidently there is not one up here. So I need to go downstairs back to that B1 East. I already got one before you get to Granon's lab. So I need to go to B1 East, which should be down here. B1. Shit, did I already get this one? Fuck. Oh god, I don't remember now. Yeah, okay, I got this one. So I need to go back upstairs then. This is the wrong spot. I have to go to the other... God, this lab is so confusing. I mean, it's like a square, but, like, there's only, like, one staircase that goes into each, like, basement area, which is, like, really goofy. I'm not even gonna bother. Yeah, I never got knowledgeable enough to get a specific rank. Yeah, the rank requirements are a little frustrating. Like, it does annoy me a little bit that they don't, like, kind of tell you all the... I wish that there was some way in-game to know if you were progressing. I think in the remake, what they're gonna do is they're gonna have a specific, little icon in the pause menu that allows you to see how many Keratons or whatever that you've gotten, which sounds really, really, really useful. Need to go. Okay, I'll see you later, man. Like, have a good day. It's good seeing you here. Hopefully you stop by another time, because I'll probably keep doing this for a while. And thanks for the CQC advice for sure, no problem. Have a good day or night, and I'll see you later. Okay, so B1 East is done. Now I need to go back to the other area that I was just in 5 seconds ago and meet Gran and progress with the story again. God, I could listen to this sound, all these ambient music tracks all day, every day. I could do it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go shoot the Keraton up here again, because I'm paranoid. I'm sure that I got it. I'm like 100% positive, but this is a very specific rank that I do not want to screw up. Okay. Aw, shit. Why did I take off my camo? Your voice is way clearer this time. Oh, lovely. I think I just scooted my microphone forward a ton. Good to see you here, Steel. I hope you're proud of me. I gave somebody in the chat some advice about CQC in this game. Got my two favorite people in this game, or in this community, I should say, in the chat right now. Fun times. Wait, what is this TV showing? Wait a minute. Wait, what is this? Hold up. Is this just like some random... This looks like... Oh. God damn it. Oh, I did know. No, you're on your way to being the snake eater. Let's see here. Gotta get that SIG spray. If I was smart, I would have equipped the cardboard box. Oh my god. Can I just... I'm gonna die here. Dog. Why did I unequip my stealth camo? That's so annoying. Okay, I'm gonna... let me see here. I think I already got this Keroton. I'm gonna make sure that I got it. Should I go back upstairs to the first floor? I think I got it. I think it counts that I got it, so I'm not terribly concerned about that, to be honest. What are you looking at? Oh yeah, twin snakes, that's a good one. Is this TV showing anything, like, important, or... This looks too, like, deliberate to be... I can't tell what it is, though. No? Maybe it's just... It looks like there's a... Is that me, or is that, like... Does that look like Big Boss to you with, like, an eye patch? I don't know. I think I'm crazy. This looks like something important, but I really can't tell what. As a big MGS2 fan, the fact that the Twin Snakes had the exact same mechanics was a big appeal. Nice. That's good to hear. I've actually always wanted to play the Twin Snakes, but I'm afraid I'm getting tired of emulating like 40 different games. Graphics were almost equal, if not exactly equal in quality. That's cool. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to get every single Keroton in this area that I may or may not... I didn't miss any of these, but I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it because I'm paranoid and terrified of screwing this rank up. I do not want to mess up this rank. This is going to take, like, so much longer than it should, but I really don't care. I want to make sure I get everything marked off the list. They did the remake a good... They did the remake a good service with the exception of overbearing cutscenes. Oh, and John, did you never played the OG MGS1, so I have no point of comparison. John, how could you? Why would you admit that? Now you're a fake fan. Now you're not a... Now, oh, god damn it. Now all of the me and Steel are gonna clown on you for not being a real fan. Nah, I'm kidding. Yeah, but I think, you know, I'd heard that there were some goofy things about that remake, but oh, you so missed out. Yeah, you really missed out, bro. You really should play the original Metal Gear Solid. But I don't know that I would actually recommend you do that because only becoming a fan in the past 2-3 years. I gotcha. Yeah, I don't really know that it's worth trying to get MGS1 on the Master Collection. It's a nightmare on the Master Collection, and emulating it is usually too much work anyway. You know, I only emulated my games because I was just like... It was the best option that I had, and I really, really, really wanted to play these games. And I was like, well, you know, if this is the best option, I might as well go for it, you know? I don't want to miss out at all. No issues to get it on console. It's a decent price now, too. Okay, I think I've gotten every single Keraton in this area like 4 times over. There isn't another one in here, right? This counts as the Gorky B1. Yeah, I don't think this is different now. Yeah, Steel told me that for some reason it's much better on consoles for some reason, I guess. Which is, you know what? I guess it's about time because I think I remember telling you this, Steel, that usually console gets the short end of the stick with all of the remakes and all of the remasters of everything, but this time it was the other way around. Yeah, and I don't know that I would say it's worth getting a brand new like PS5 or Xbox One or whatever just to play a 30-year-old game, but oh, it is backwards compatible. Well, there you go. Now you have no excuse. Oh, dude, deja vu. I just realized both of you guys were in the chat at the exact same time when I met Gran in my last playthrough. Because I remember asking you guys about that little guitar track that plays during your meeting with Granon, which is old Metal Gear. I think is what it's called. Hella deja vu. PS2 plays all PS1 games, so you might as well get VR missions. Get yourself a PS1 memory card, works in the PS2 as well. That is actually so epic. You saying that, Steel, because I think I showed both of you guys the Amazon screenshot of MGS3 Subsistence and that PS2 on Amazon, both of them renewed. If I got a PS2, I was so concerned. I was like, oh man, I'm going to have to get a PS1 to play MGS1. But you're telling me now I don't have to do that. That's actually so sweet. And I can also get MGS2 if I wanted. Oh man, because now I could get 3 games with 1 console. Ooh. Ooh. Oh man, I'm about to make a really bad financial decision. Oh, dude. But here's the thing though, is I would not have enough time to play all 3 of them. And even if I did, or if I like, I don't know, took it with me to college or something, I would be terrified of that. I would be more comfortable bringing my computer, my PC that was $1,000 to college because I can build a new PC. I can't, if somebody steals or breaks a PS2, that's way harder to replace in my opinion. Get a PS2, some good Resident Evil games are on there as well. Get a PS2, MGS 1, 2, 3, VR, Substance. Don't forget the PS1 memory card. Oh lord. After this stream, I will legitimately go on Amazon and just like look up all of this stuff and see what the deal here is. I think I already got this Keraton. I'm gonna do it again.
The enemy is close by.
No, I'm not. Oh man, I could start my Metal Gear Retro collection right now, dude. Oh, dude. This actually has me so gassed up right now. So now is just a bunch of backtracking.
What was that? Freeze.
What are you looking at?
Freeze.
Yeah, I think the issue with the holdups via the CQC hold in this game is that the camera is not set where you're supposed to be looking to hold them up, which is really annoying. The camera is like facing straight forward, and maybe that's a consequence of emulation or something. But you also did say that in MGS3 it was kind of hit or miss by default anyway. Oh man. It was like what, $200 to 215 I think when I looked at it on Amazon, like all together everything. That price would surely go up to at least like 250 if not 300 with all of that stuff involved, but oh man, that is tempting. This is like forbidden fruit kind of knowledge, dude. This is like you tell me this and now you've opened up a door I can't go back from. Never know why I didn't know that until now. Yeah, well, I'm the same way. I didn't know about any of that until right now. This is why I love video games, specifically Metal Gear, because you just learn so much. I mean, you do kind of have to have the right people to tell you all this stuff, but oh, this is so fire. This is so sweet. Get the Punisher as well. I've not heard of that one. Is that a new is that a another PS2 series? By right people, you mean the old people. Yeah, yeah, basically. So I think once I get into God, I don't know how to pronounce this. Sviatogorny? I don't know how to pronounce Russian. Once I get there, basically after I walk through the warehouse again, Punisher is a sequel to the 2004 Punisher movie, the best Punisher game ever made. Interesting. I have not played. I could just. Why did I equip the AK? I can just use the Patriot. I'm so stupid. Come on, bro. In addition to, I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna gloat a little bit. There was that guy in the chat earlier who was asking about the CQC mechanics in this game, and in addition to kind of giving him the rundown on that kind of thing, I told John about the fact that the subsistence version of MGS3 was the first one to have the fixed camera. And the reason that I want to buy that one, if I do get a PS2 someday, is because specifically of the fixed camera. Like I'm too hardwired with the third person camera. I'm too hardwired into that. Well, good to see you, John. Hope you have a good rest of your day, bro. Always a pleasure having you around. Ha. Subsistence was the first to have third person camera. Yeah, yeah. I realized that I mixed up what I said. That's what I meant though. Yeah, but man, I'm gonna be thinking about that all day now. I'm gonna be that's gonna be on my mind all day now. It's gonna be like that scene from Dragon Ball where I don't actually know the context to this scene, but uh I think it's Vegeta and somebody else, and Vegeta's like grimacing, he's like struggling, and the other guy next to him is like, "No, don't do it," or something like that. Maybe you know the scene that I'm talking about, Steel, but that's how I feel right now. I have to hold back. That's what I really should have done. I should have not gotten this computer at all. I should have just gotten a PS2. It's just the perfect console now, isn't it? Need to get that key equipped. Can't forget about that. It's a little hard for me to decipher. Vegeta is always like that. Yeah, I don't remember specifically which scene and which Dragon Ball it was, but it's somewhat of a meme, I suppose. And I remember that one. That's how I feel right now. I just need ammo for this thing. I don't really need anything else. I just remember that it was a specific scene where I think it was Vegeta was on the verge of doing something stupid, and there was I don't think it was Goku. I think it might have been somebody else that was standing next to him, and he was like, "No, Vegeta, don't do it." That's how I feel about the whole PS2 thing. But this is useful. I'm gonna sit on this. I'm gonna keep this in mind. This is going to be something. Now that you told me about this, now that you told me that it's backwards compatible with everything, it may not be now. It may not even be in a year from now. But I think I can confidently say that at one point I will be getting a PS2. I will do it. If not now, if not in 3 years, it will happen. Now then, I need to go on a hunt for some things. Spasta, I already got that. Scaly Tooth should be in here as well. I don't remember very much where... Oh, and I need to get the Tsuchinoko.
Snake.
Shut up, Eva, I don't care. I think this is a Spasta. Yep. This is the Scaly Tooth. No, wait, is that the oyster? I don't remember. There we go, Scaly Tooth. Perfect. Mark that off. Great. Lovely. Love that. Luminescent. Should be in this area as well. Goku was yelling for him to not do something. It could be Buu Saga, Frieza, Resurrection, Broly, Original, and Super. Yeah, I've not watched Dragon Ball in any real capacity, so I couldn't really say, but I recall the meme. But anyway, okay, so then Ural Luminescent Mushroom. Where's that at? Mushroom C? Nope, not that one. This should be Mushroom B, I think. That should be the one that I'm looking for here. For God's sake, you can't, you try to quote DBZ without knowing DBZ. I know. That's a frog. Why am I trying to punch that? This area isn't very big, right? No, that's a styptic plant or whatever it is. No, I need to stay back here. That's a Spasta. I'm getting better at identifying these without picking them up. That's probably an ink cap. Yep. Oh, hey, a book. Was I given the wrong information? Because I'm not seeing a luminescent mushroom here. What I should do is get this out, because I'm going to need to get that Tsuchinoko. I'll have to get that right here. Isn't there another... Okay, so there's another thing in the south of this specific area that I don't know how to pronounce. Shoot, I only have 2 mousetraps. Okay, well, whatever. I'm gonna have to look this up really quick. Uroluminescent mushroom. I got all of the fish, so I don't need to worry about that. I'm looking at mushrooms right now. The guy that I made is telling me what? West? You know, the guy that I'm telling me is east. The guy that I made is telling me west. The Uroluminescent mushroom is telling me west is where I need to be. I am not in the west area. No, yeah, I am. No, I'm not. I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I do not know where I am, but I know that I am not in the right area for this specific mushroom. At least I do not believe that I am. The Uroluminescent mushroom. Is it... Okay, let me see. Yeah, let me try to... Okay, so it's like a big bunch of mushrooms. I'll remember that. I'll keep that in mind. So it's not in this area, but it is... Yeah, this is south. So the scaly mushroom is here. Can I get a Tsuchinoko? Frog bee, no. There's a shroom that is extremely rare back at Grandin's. In the Spasta. I already got the Spasta, is the one that you're talking about. I know I got that one already. So long as I can tell, as long as I can see what it tasted like, I'll know that I'm in the right area. I have to... Wait, can I just keep these here? Wait a minute. Do I need to pick these up and reset them every time? Vine melon. Did I get that? I think that might be in a different area, a different part of this area. I'm not sure entirely what it looks like. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This might be it. Hold on. Mushroom G. No, that's not right. Food. Yeah, scaly tooth. Okay. That's not right. Melon is next to me. Okay. Next to me, like right here. Surely it's not a tree, right? Oh, it's a vine melon, right? That's a Yabloko Moloko, I think. Melon is... That's a snake. Okay. Is it these? These are in the trees on the... Oh! Oh, duh, it's a fucking vine mushroom. Yeah, come on. Let's have me use my brain here. On those? Oh. Oh, I see. Boop. Vegetable, woo, food, vine melon. Did I get the Tsuchinoko? No, not yet. Okay, so vine melon is done. All of the fruits are done. Did I get the pop-up for the trophy? Let me see here. I don't think it'll show yet, but I'm not sure. Although I already got all the fruits earlier, because this counts as a collect every type of fruit. Oh, I got those way earlier than that. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Not yet. The Tsuchinoko is in the Fears area. It's also here, actually. Backpack, mousetrap, and yeah, so let me get the mousetraps. I can get it. I know I can get it here. I got it here last time. I got it here once before. I got it. That's how I got the Infinity Face Paint on my normal save, is I got the Tsuchinoko rank. Because I picked it up here. So this is south. Yes, this is south. So Spasta, Scaly Tooth, Vine Melon is in south, and I've gotten that one. Tsuchinoko, you have the. I do not have the infinite paint. I do not have it on the save file. This is the extreme save. Frog B, Frog B. Do I have to keep picking them up and putting them back down, or can I just walk through these doors and keep going back and forth? Does that work? I don't think that does, but I'm gonna try it anyway. No, it doesn't work. That's a little annoying. Yeah, I got the what I'm saying is I got the Infinity Face Paint on a different save file, on my normal difficulty save file, because I picked up the Tsuchinoko here, carried it through the rest of the game. Yeah, but it'll just be a little trial and error here, I think. And I need to get the Keroton. I need to keep that in mind. In the south. I am looking, I do have a guide that I'm alt-tabbing to occasionally if I can't find it. Frog B, cage full. Shoot, well, I didn't really mean to eat it. I don't want to eat things twice because then I want to use my, I want to use the cure menu that records all your food. I want to use that to keep track of everything. Okay, so let me... I know there's a couple of areas that you can get the Tsuchinoko in. This is the area that I know for a fact works the best, at least for me personally. Oh, man. If I had 3, this would be a little easier, but... Come on. Dude. Nothing but tree frogs today. I might try it in the end arena, I'm not sure. If only the mousetraps counted as grenades, you know? I could have infinite of those. But in theory, it wouldn't really help me if I had infinite mousetraps because I only have 3 slots for live animals. It's whatever, though. Come on. There we go. Let's go. I'm going to eat it. Because if I don't... Although, in theory, if I got the... Okay, so let me ask this. If I capture the Tsuchinoko, do all the Keroton stuff, do all the KeroKhor stuff, would I get Infinity Face Paint, Easy Gun, and Gakko Camo all at once? Because I don't necessarily want to eat the Tsuchinoko if I don't have to, because I know I can get the Infinity Face Paint here. But I also don't want to... I was planning on eating it so that way it wouldn't override any of my other ranks. Because I think you told me that regardless of what rank you get, if you fulfill the requirements for another rank, you'll still get the item for it. Which is useful, which is good. I'll keep it with me for the time being. I won't get rid of it for right now. And I know I'll have to capture it later after the Sorrow fight. But that shouldn't really be a big deal. Because if I can get the Tsuchinoko rank, then I can get the Infinity Face Paint right now. And I won't have to worry about, the rank at the end will be the highest order of precedence. Okay. But I'll still get the items regardless of the rank that I get, as long as I complete the, oh my god, I forgot the Keraton. Pump the brakes. Okay, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Tsuchinoko has to stay alive throughout the game all the way to the end. Right. I was able to do it once before, and this time it should be rather easy because I'm using the stealth camo because I don't care. I'm assuming the Keraton's in probably like a tree or something like that. I'll just look at the guide, whatever. Oh, it's like right behind me. It should be over here. There it is, yeah. Don't forget him after you meet up with Eva behind the falls. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. After the Sorrow fight, you have to... recapture the Tsuchinoko. There we go. Alright. South is done. Tsuchinoko is done. Let's see. Vulture, Parrot. Where's the Thai Cobra shit? Oh, no, that's in the mountains. No, I remember now. That's in the mountains. Thai Cobra is in the mountains. I'm trying to memorize as much of this as I can so that I don't have to keep constantly checking things, but yeah, the difficult part is unfortunately going to be the those Kerotons during the bike chase sequences and whatnot, during the boss fights and things of that nature. So then the mushroom that I need should be... You're not getting me with that. Should be around here. Oh shit. Okay, he almost got me with that one, I'll admit. There we go, that's the right one. Fungus Among Us, let's go! Poison! I know I don't necessarily need to eat that, but it's just easier to keep track of it if I eat it, you know what I mean? Okay, so this is back south. Is it? South, okay. So I need to go west? Or do I? No, I am in west. God, like I'm actually like I'm confusing myself. Is there anything in the west area? I don't think there is. Svatagorni. So I've got all of the mushrooms. I need to mark that off my list here. Hold up. Uroluminescent. All I need for KeroKhor rank right now is Parrot Vulture, Scorpion, Thai Cobra, and the Solid Snakes. There's beehives here where the cabins are. I've already got the bees, and I got the pain hornets as well. I made sure to get those, even though... So I can basically just blow through this area once I get... and then get to the mountains, because Thai Cobra is in the mountains, Vulture is in the mountains, Scorpion is in the mountains. And then once I get that, all I need to do is wait until... All I need to do is wait until the boss at the end, and that will give me the Solid Liquid and Solidus snakes. So I'm almost done with KeroKhor rank. God, it's not even like halfway through the game, and I'm already like... to go... I know that there are beehives. So wait a minute. This area was so easy to navigate last time, and now I don't know where I'm going. This is the side path into the east area, is it not? No, wait, no, I don't think that's right. No, wait, yeah, no, yeah, it is. No, I'm going the right. 3 suns are at the end with the boss. Yeah, so all I need to get: Tie Cobra, Scorpion, Vulture, Parrot. God damn it. Shut up, Major. Oh god, but I need to go back. I didn't get the Keraton. Whew, okay. I'm so, like, locked in with these, animals. I can't forget the Keraton. I'm assuming this guy's gonna be a bit difficult to locate. So let me, hold up. It's on... Parrot is usually on the shed immediately when you start the end fight. The others are in the mountain. Yeah, so I'll have to kill the parrot. Is west. It's next to a... I think it's back more. The Keraton is. Yeah, no, it's definitely back this direction. It's like right at the entrance of this area, if I'm not wrong. Man, I have the spirit paint on. What are you crazy? Thank God there aren't any claymores around here. Whew. That would suck now, wouldn't it? So, west is done. I need to go to the east. I need to go east, and then that'll get me into Sokorevno. Yeah, I'm not particularly concerned about keeping the parrot alive, just because, like, I can find the end easily enough. And I have stealth camo, too, so he's not going to see me. Unless, of course, he can, in which case, I don't know. So... east. This is no, I know exactly where this one is. I don't need to look at the guide. Haha, I don't need to look at the guide because I'm smart and I know where everything is. I know where it's at. I know where to go. Do you kill him? You don't need to... I don't need the end alive for this. No, I don't. I'm not worried about keeping anybody alive. This is... I'm using the stealth camo. I'm killing anybody I don't want to keep around. It's not important in that regard. I didn't kill him earlier, no. That, I see now. Yeah. I didn't kill him earlier, but I don't know. I like keeping him alive. I like keeping him alive for the actual boss fight, because I just find that fight more fun. Can you guys give me some... They're not going to give me the right ammo, though. It's just unfortunate. If I hadn't gone through and collected all these guns, it wouldn't be a problem, but whatever. Keraton is right there. Can't forget that. Alright, well, whatever. There's still some ammo in here, right? Yeah. So... east. Now we are entering Sokorevno. Don't forget the Markhor animal. I actually got the Markhor earlier. Maybe you know this. I'm assuming you do because you are the Metal Gear Encyclopedia. But, and I just discovered this. I did not know this. When you start the Virtuous Mission, no, not when you start the Virtuous Mission. When you start Operation Snake Eater, you are in east of Demaru, I don't know how to say it. You're in the east area, but what you can do is once you get to north, you can backtrack all the way to D area south. You can go through the swamplands into south where you start Operation where you start the virtuous mission. In that area, you can find tree frogs, you can find markhors, you can find rabbits, and in addition, you can find medicinal plants as well, styptic plants, all kinds of stuff, which is so convenient because now I don't have to go like, oh, it's over here. You don't have to go. You don't have to go dicking around trying to find it during the end boss fight, things like that. Blake! It's him. It's the one whose fault it is. Tell me I grabbed the flying squirrel. I did. So here, actually, you know what I'll do? I'll go here, go to food history, and you can see every single thing I've eaten. Anaconda, oyster, ink cap, tree frog, reticulated, false mango, magpie, gabial, Baltic nest, thrush, galova, yabloko maloko, rat, squirrel, frog, oaten frog, tree python, king cobra, markhor, European rabbit, coral snake, milk snake, poison dart frog, tree frog, arowana, calorie mate ration, crab, glowcap, Taiwanese, vampire, bat, ration, pain nest, maroon shark, big eye, cobalt tarantula, noodles, fly agaric, red avidavid. Is it not every time I see that word I want to say affidavit, but no, it's avidavid, avidavid, I don't know. Spasta, scaly tooth, vine melon, tree frog, luminescent mushroom. Is there anything I forgot to mark off my list? I think I've got all of that. I should have compared when I did, but I didn't. When I went through that list, but I did not compare. No, I've got everything on there. And I did get the medicinal plants. I'm fairly almost 100% sure I did. Yes, the medicine plants. I'm like 90% sure I got those because most of those were in the. Why am I picking these up? I don't need them. Whatever, bro. And I got the Tsuchinoko as well. You know, if anything, I should just eat it and then capture. Can you capture more than one Tsuchinoko? Because if I can, I want to go back and capture two. I want to get one to eat and then one to take home. one for here, one to go. Library, only one. Okay, fair enough. Is in the library in Grandin's lab. Are you talking about Kerotons? Because I'm fairly certain I got all of the Kerotons that I need. Okay, so now we have to enter Sokorevno. So I need to make a beeline for the, Nope, wrong direction. Can I go into, can I leave this area? Can I backtrack from here? See, look, he's right there, dude, come on. Oh, hey, look, the Keroton is right there. Where's the parrot? If I wanted to, I could spam, If I wanted to, I could spam stun grenades, but... Oh, good lord. Sokorevno South is done. Actually, I knew where the parrot was. Where could it be? Okay, sorry about that. Had to take care of something here. So now where is this damn parrot? Am I gonna be able to like let me try thermals. Maybe thermals will be a little easier. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to keep going into the other areas, I think. I'm not really gonna have a choice. Look on the shed. Is it here? Am I crazy? Like where on the shed? Like on the top? Like where are we talking? On the shed. Stop. I'm stopped. Is the fixed camera helpful at all? It's too long of a delay, so I waited too long, so now it's moved, huh? That's kind of what I expected. Next area, alright. Well, no biggie, we'll find it eventually. It's not really... Is this a trap? Oh yeah, he does have traps in this arena, I forgot about that. Alrighty. Bust out my stealth camo. West. Okay, so I need to get the Keroton in here as well. Good news, I have more, Do you think I should just get out the grenade camo and start chucking stuns everywhere? Oh, he's right there. Hey, buddy. My laptop keeps going to sleep. Well, wait a minute. If I sneak up on him, that'll be good, because the parrot usually returns to him, right? So let me try and do that. Let me see if I can't sneak up on him or something. Because I thought that the parrot was usually in that general area. It was usually near him, right? Oh, hey, the Keroton's right there. That's nice. I didn't even have to look it up. He's still up there. There it is. No, wait, that's not it. That's a fed. That's a leaf. You can take him out and focus on the frogs and the bird. The parrot never leaves. Okay. Look in the trees in this area. I think I might start just chucking stun grenades every which way. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. So I can just kill him, and then the bird will still stick around. Okay. Dead trees, look at their branches with thermals. Is that it? I don't think so. Mushroom. Yeah, it might not be here. There's crabs in this area? Damn. I'll just have to keep tracking him down. I think my best chance of finding the parrot is going to the same area as the end, so whatever the case. Would it be on the shed here? If I go back into this area, is it on the shed? Nope. Doesn't look like it. The end might not even be over here, to be honest. Surely that's not one of them, right? He would be in the corner right above the door. I see. So the parrot is usually like in the same area as he is. I see. Guess that would make sense. Like, it has to keep tabs on you. So of course it would be close to the both of you at the same time. As in, I mean, like, his parrot would be at the sniping point that he's at. You know what I should really do? Maybe I'll use the little cheat code on the map and then see if I can't find his. He'll always be in the same spot in every area. Okay. So then he must have gone forward again. I guess what we'll do is we'll use that warehouse. We'll use the shed as sort of like the parrot is in a tree in this area. Oh, well, I mean, that's gonna be easy to find him. I guess we'll just have to keep going. In the north area, then. Let me get out the stealth camo. Because if I can find where the end is before he can find me... Oh. Go to where the end dies and look up in the tree. I can't type as fast as you're moving. You're gonna have to find him alone. Okay. So this is the area where he, It's like right around here, I think. Yeah, because there's the tunnel. Would I be able to hear the parrot? I feel like every time I fought the end, I've never been able to hear the parrot, like, imitating speech or whatever, you know what I mean? Directional mic will pick him up. Okay. I heard the end breathing over here. So he's over in that direction. The end is. Fun game of Where's Waldo, I suppose. He just murmurs to himself. That's silly. Okay, so he is over there then. Maybe I'll try and drive him back to the area with the... You know what? I have a better idea. There it is. I see it now. Was that it, or am I crazy?
I've got a present for you.
Because his bird follows him, right? Maybe I will just kill him and then find the bird later. This parrot is really not doing him any favors now, is it? So then what I'll do here is I'll get out the... I'll just kind of... Because his sniping point is gonna be like right where I pop out, I think. So then I'm gonna end up making a parrot guy because of this. That would be useful. I think he should be, yeah, like right there, literally.
Fight like a man.
Damn. I can tell you where it will be, but not like this. Yeah, I gotcha. I know it's a bit hard to follow while I'm just kind of running around like an idiot. Do you think it'd be easier to kill him and then just try and find the parrot? Because you said it never leaves.
This is the end.
And then just don't move. Fair enough.
Try this on for size.
He threw it off the cliff, dude. Come on, dog. As soon as he dies, I will pause the game. That direction. Oh shit. Okay. That's not ideal. Oh, that was the parrot, wasn't it? I think I just saw it, literally. Oh, shit. God damn it. Fuck. My... Oh, Lord. Yeah, okay. I know. Okay, we can do this over. We can try this again. I'll have to get all those Kerotons again, I think, but it's not a big deal. Okay, sorry about that. We'll... Does it save the Kerotons that I got in Grozny in here? I don't recall. It's not you, it's me, I promise. Wait a minute, I'm stupid. I should just get the spirit camo. Because I didn't rage quit the game. I just got unlucky there. Like, I was just not paying attention. Oh, so you're saying, okay, so all of my Kerotons in here saved, which is good. Are you fucking kidding me? Seriously? Come on, be real. Be fucking real, Kojima. There's no continues with him, fair enough. Right, because I can just go right back into the area and keep going. Okay, this time, will it it won't reset his health or anything like that. Okay. Fair enough. So I can just go back. I'll do it. As soon as I get into the north area, the bird should just be right there on the... I'll throw like a stun or something up there. Oh, or will he be in a different position? I feel like he'd be in the same spot, right? Realistically. Yeah, because all of my progress, I've made all of this progress up until that area, so all of my stuff saved. There's no continue. Yeah, okay. I just have to walk my ass. Okay. So that was a little annoying, but it's not really a big deal. Not a word. Not a word, Steel. Not a word. Only shoot the bird in case you can't get to it. Remember, the items disappear after a short time. I see. Yeah, okay. So I think what I'll do is I'll just go through and kill him, and then I'll find the bird. You've been more than helpful already. I think I'm at I'm at the halfway point in my stamina in real life. My stomach is rumbling a little bit. I've honestly never been able to find the parrot. Like, I've never been able to like shoot it or take it down or anything like that. In any of my playthroughs, I've never been able to do that. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll get in there, and then if the parrot's not on top of the you know what I mean. If it's not if it's not on top of the I if it's not on top of the you know what, then I'll just kill the end, and then I shall pause my game instantly so that Steel, you have enough time to catch up. Still have my Tsuchinoko, right? Ah, there he is. Tsuchinoko is such a cute name. Oh yeah, Tacit was here. I saw his messages. I'm sorry, I didn't. Hopefully he's still here. Hopefully he didn't, wasn't too offended that I ignored him. Sorry, bro. Just working on a lot of different things right now. A lot of things in the mix. But yeah, so I'll just have to walk through the rest of here. All I'm saying, man, is yeah, you know what? Okay, I did, lower my guard with the end, and I got spotted, or I got shot, and I got taken down. But you know what? You want to know something? You would not be able to do that in MGS5, is all I'm saying. MGS5 could never. It's not good enough of a game. That game isn't man enough to do half of the things that MGS3 did. Okay. Guess who's back? So I need to go up on the hill up here and see if the bird is up there, because I think it should be, right? I think that, yeah, the end is literally right there. Okay. Let me get out my tranq pistol. Okay. Is it there? Are you serious? It's not there. Come on. This game sucks. It's not there. And the end is right there. I think I can see him, right? Or is he? No, I don't think he is. No, okay, I guess he's not then. Alright. So there's no parrot there. Yeah, okay, so then I'll just try and find him. Just try to find him and put some lead into him. As soon as I get into these areas, I'm gonna just kind of stop and look around at the thermals. Now then. Oh, wait, he's right there, isn't he? No, no, he's not. Keep thinking I know where he is, but I'm not. My guesses are only sometimes correct. I suppose he must be up here. He's over there. I'll try to end this as quickly as I can. End. I'm hilarious. Yeah, he's right there. I just need a vantage point. Was that it? No way. Hey, man. Shut up, bro. No, no, I don't think it was. C. Nope, those are just plants. No such luck. Thought maybe I got it in the crossfire, but no. I literally just heard footsteps. Oh shit! No, not like this. I'm not gonna get caught again. I'm not. It's not gonna happen.
Your skills are no match for mine.
Okay, he's running away. He just ran right back to where he was earlier. I was never gonna hit him there. Alright. Let's get ready. He ran up through here. I have to get the Keroton in north, and the parrot as well. Nighty night. He's not dead.
Try this on for size.
Did he just run right past me? I think he did. Is there even a way to get on top of that shed? Now there's a question. I don't think he went this way. Put my footsteps all over this place, I'm not sure. Oh, hey, military, how's it going, dude? Okay, well, I know that he's not going to be over here, so what I'm going to do then is... I'm going to photosynthesize! Woo! How is it going, friend? How have you been? I'm gonna photosynthesize. Do it. Can I? It's gonna work, right? Like, come on. I'm good. How are you? I'm just working on some things in MGS3. Hey, why is my stamina not going up? That's good to hear. Glad to see you around. I should really just, like, be killing animals and whatnot, shouldn't I? No, 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 no! No, 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 not like this. Oh my god. Steel is gonna kill me. I really thought this moss camo was going to be more useful. Just want to get my stamina back. I'm embarrassing myself. Oh, hey, look, a snake. Oh, I had to reset his internet. Okay, back to the spirit camo. As soon as I kill the end, I'm gonna just try to locate him first. What do they want?
The binoculars and
Yeah, I don't care. So he's over there. Is there a way for me to get up there? I don't know if there is. I want to see how close I can get. Alright, now what I'll do... Oh, is he healing himself? Or is he just... what is going on? I know that he...
Mighty forest, lend me your strength.
Stop. And now he's running away again. What do I think about remastering this game? I think it's gonna be interesting to see. I'm not gonna play it, but I am excited for it. I hope that hope everybody that I hope all of my friends that get it are happy with it, have fun with that. Is he like over here? He's over there. Is he behind the rocks?
This
Maybe in another 10 years we'll see a remaster of MGS5. That'd be a little funny if we did. Is he? Yeah, okay, he's like right here. I'm gonna pause my game until Steel gets back because I don't know what to do. Yeah, I mean, I think it would certainly be interesting to see an MGS3 an MGS5 rework, I mean, but I'm not sure that we would actually get that, you know. You never know what might happen. Yeah, well, I'm just going full guns blazing on him. I'm not really concerned about stamina kill. This is let me explain actually what I'm doing here. I'm doing what I call the KeroKhor run, where I'm getting the Keraton rank and the Markhor run at the same time, the Markhor rank at the same time. And I'm just kind of going through collecting everything that I can, getting all of the unlockable items, and then after this I'll do a Foxhound run. Yeah, in a way it is kind of a speed run. Uh, I'm not like really doing it to be, I'm not trying to be fast, but I'll probably get it done rather quick, I guess. It would be interesting to see a speed run of that, you know? Maybe I could enter this in a speed run category. No, I don't think that would work because this is not I'm not timing it or anything like that. Hope Steel gets his internet fixed soon, cuz I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what to do. Because he said to once I kill the end, I just gotta wait because I'm trying to find his parrot. I just gotta stop moving. Hopefully, he can show up again and give me a hand here with taking that down. Oh, is he back? Oh, he's back. He's back. Oh, thank God. I'm saved. Okay, I've got the end. He's right here. He's right in front of me. I will. He's right in front of me. Unpause my game. I'm just about to shoot him in the face. So soon I'll let the cutscene play out, and then I'll just pause instantly. And you can tell me exactly what to do. Should I let this cutscene play? I don't know. Okay. Now what? Tacit, how's it going? You're back. Did you ever leave? I don't know. Let's see here. I'm stopped. I killed a pensioner. I've done that a couple of times. In game, of course. Yeah, soon. Yeah, so I need the Keraton in Sokorovno North. And then I gotta get the parrot. And I'll just wait for Steel to tell me, look in the tree that's right next to me. Thermals. This tree. I'll do like a 180. Is this even useful? I don't know. Don't scan too far. Look on the branches. Too fast. This parrot is a pain in my ass. That's, Am I crazy? Is it not here? I haven't moved at all. Should I look up higher, maybe? Yeah, well, with the night vision, that's not really helpful. Let's go back to the shed. Alright. You're the boss. And we have all the time in the world to find this anyway. I should get the Keraton here. Hold on. Give me one sec. It's not a log. No, I don't think that's it. Hey there, KeroKhor. I'm gonna become you in just a minute. This filter, my eyes, yeah, I know. Keraton. Where could it be? Is it over here? It said it was in like a hollow log or on a hollow log or something like that. Near one? I don't know. Let me look at the... Look for the hollow log in the southern section of the map. So I'm gonna go south. Always on dead trees. Nope, those are just normal birds. There's not many dead trees over here, I don't think. I actually already got the, I already ate the food. I already got, oh, there it is. I already took care of the KeroKhor, so. Okay, I'll go back to the shed. Hopefully it's over there. Maybe I should just, I'm beginning to believe that this parrot just doesn't exist, dude. Like, Like, that's what I'm starting to think at this point. I just don't think it's a real thing. Thermal. Shit. Nope. Should I just run around with thermals? It can... Not a good idea. It can make the parrot stuck up there and I'll have to reload the save. Well, okay, yeah, so then I won't do that then. I had a feeling, like, I don't really know how I would be able to get up there. So, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that, but... Sorry, military. This dead tree, there's a snake there. Does it, like, get spooked if I walk near it? I mean, I'm kind of assuming that it does. This won't be easy to follow. Yeah, no, I know. I'll just have to keep looking at these dead trees then. I'm not trying to be too fast about it, but I'm also just not sure. So, are you saying it could be in any of these 3 areas? Like, I just kind of have to keep looking? Because if anything, what I might do is just go into a different area and then just, like, stop and save the game there. If we don't find it today, it's not a big deal. You've blinded the future retiree. I wonder if this is what it's like to take a flashbang in this game. Don't leave this. Yeah, no, I'll definitely stay here. Let me get out the D mic. I don't know. Like, I would hear it, like, imitating, like, the human speech, right? I would hear it, you know, talking like a parrot does, right? Through the mic, right? Or would I just hear it chirping? I knew that this parrot was going to be a pain to try to find. Yeah, it's getting to be about time for me to frickin' go to work. I'm in the north area, right? North. And I did shoot the Keraton here. It was over this direction. I'm gonna do it one more time to be safe. I'll go into the west and I'll pop the mic and see if there's anything there. I think I'll go blind after the stream, but I'll be able to easily find frogs and shoot old people. Well, you know, there's pros and cons to everything now, aren't there? Maybe I'll look up a guide to this or something or other while I'm offline. I'm honestly beginning to think this parrot just doesn't exist. I have to aim by ear now, I guess. Yeah, won't I? Man, if this was nighttime, it'd be so much easier. At least with the thermals. Yeah, not to like, not to like disregard your help, Steel, but this might just be something that I have to figure out myself. I'll have to go up. I'm stopped here. I'll stop moving. Okay. So should I look towards the river? Should I look towards the waterfalls? You said... I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna move. And you tell me where to look, where to walk. Maybe what I'll do is I'll, no, that wouldn't work. No, here's a fun idea. I should, tallest tree on the right side of this area. So, one of these. Yeah, this might take a while. This might even happen in a I might even have to finish this up in another stream. I'm not sure. Stay to the right. Tallest tree in the right of this area is so. Go up, stay to the right. I really don't think this parrot exists. I think it's just made up. Keep going, alright. I'll just take it a few steps at a time. Is it up there, maybe? That is not how I use that mic. Am I doing it wrong? Shit. I'm just trying to see if I can use the mic to find the bird, but I don't... Use the thermals and look at... I'll look at these trees here. No, that's a mushroom. Also a mushroom. God, this is harder than finding the keratin. Which isn't really saying a whole lot, but, well, you know. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. It's almost 2:30. I need to eat lunch and get ready to go to work. I'll go back into the other area, and we will pick up from here next time. I really wish I was able to find this right now, but it's not really a big deal. We can take care of it. I'm opening my window and testing how fast I have to run to land on the fire pit. really hot where you were, you said. So, yeah. Well, sorry that I'm kind of not doing this very well, but we'll find it eventually. If it's around here, we'll have to grab it. Still not there. Alright, so I'll save here, and we'll pick up from here next time.
Saving the game, Snake?
Alright, well, I know that last bit was a bit, unfortunate we couldn't find the bird, but
Snake, have you seen 00?
couldn't find the bird, but I'll save here in this area and we'll find it eventually. Alright. I think Snake's gonna take a nap here. So anyway, I'll see everybody. I'll see everybody next time. Thanks for the help. But we will continue this